what do you say to the nation, especially those who support you, who say you shouldn't be in the dock with the rest of the accused?
Well, I didn't bring myself in, so I unfortunately don't know also what is happening. And probably somebody somewhere knows what is happening.
What kind of a toll has this taken on you? I mean, you are suspended. I imagine you would rather be out fighting crime.
Well, I can't say much more than that. So, yeah. It's one of those things. I think there is more to it. I don't know what it is, but surely there is more to just the rule of law.
Do you think it's the criminal elements perhaps within the SAPS trying to get rid of you?
Well, I don't think it will be SAPS alone. I think there is somewhere there is some greater motive.
Suspended National Police Commissioner Fanny Masemola stated that he is still in the dark about the criminal case against him, suggesting there may be deeper motives behind the controversial 360 million rand Medicare 24 Tshwane district tender, a scandal that has now pulled some of the country's most powerful figures into the spotlight. Masemola made the remarks outside the Pretoria Magistrate Court on Tuesday after appearing alongside businessman Vusimuzi Matlala, popularly known as Cat, and 16 other accused linked to the alleged irregular awarding of the lucrative contract. The suspended top cop now faces charges under the Public Finance Management Act, PFMA, while broader case includes allegations of fraud, money laundering and financial misconduct tied to the awarding of the tender. The matter was postponed to June 26, 2026 to allow the state to continue investigations, disclose the docket to the accused and potentially amend the charge sheet following Masemola's formal inclusion in the case. Speaking candidly to ENCA after proceedings, Masemola distanced himself from the unfolding developments, saying he had little understanding of how events had escalated to this point, and said, "I didn't bring myself in, so unfortunately I don't know what is happening. Probably somebody somewhere knows what is happening." Although careful not to elaborate further, Masemola hinted that the case may involve forces beyond ordinary law enforcement processes, and said, "I think there's more to it. I don't know what it is, but there's more to it than just the rule of law," adding that he believes interests beyond the South African Police Service could be at play. But I don't think it will be SAPS alone. I think somewhere there is some greater motive. Meanwhile, the Investigating Directorate Against Corruption, IDEC, confirmed that Masemola has officially been added to the case involving Matlala and other accused. IDEC spokesperson Henry Mamotame said consultations with Matlala had already been concluded, but information that emerged during those engagements prompted investigators to widen the scope of the probe. Henry said prosecutors are expected to hand over the case docket to the defense next month, while continuing with further investigations and revisions to the charge sheet. He also confirmed that Matlala will remain at Kgosi Mampuru Correctional Facility until his legal team successfully requested that he stay there for ongoing consultations. Matlala had previously detained at eBongweni Correctional Center before being transferred in December. At the center of the case is an alleged irregular 360 million rand contract awarded to Matlala's company, a deal investigators believe may have deeper networks of corruption within the state institutions. The former Economic Freedom Fighters Member of Parliament, Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, has also reacted to the inclusion of General Fanny Masemola as accused number 17 in the corruption case involving Vusimuzi Matlala. Ndlozi took it to his X account to express his frustration and claiming that authorities are attempting to intimidate whistleblowers in South Africa, and wrote, "Fact, the arrest of Fanny Masemola is a clear attempt to demoralize those fighting against organized crime in the SAPS. It is meant to humiliate him and decrease the momentum against powerful politicians and rogue generals. I wish him strength, by putting him in a row with accused persons involved in multiple murders and attempted murders. They want to paint him as rogue. In the eyes of the public, he is not. They will surely also try to do the same to Mkhwanazi, because in essence, they are saying to all of us that South Africa must be ruled by drug lords, assassins, criminal gangs, and their puppet politicians. We need to take a side. That is the only way now. Many people shared the same sentiments as Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi and responded positively to his statement on social media, but others could not agree with him. One said, "At least someone have said it. I don't understand why humiliate him like this, as if he's a criminal. Are they trying to make him a scapegoat?" Another one stated, "If he did what they say he did, it's okay, he can go. If nah, then as South Africans we need to stop this. With politicians, we need to kill them if we find them in the wrong. And I believe that will limit problem and it will help towards building our country." Another one stated, "Palapala has power and there's no one who can challenge his power for now. Mapisa said the man is evil and he can do whatever it takes to fall on his sword. Until then, when the power is finished and he's no longer in power." Another one said, "What is really disturbing more was to see him side by side with those that are charged with corruption, while he is charged with oversight. Indeed, we should stay put. Our first line of defense is standing strong, ready to peel off this rod layer by layer." Someone also said, "Fanny Masemola must resign. It's either he was in it or a coward who was scared to stop the looting." Someone also wrote, "It's the nonsense. IDEC headed by the EFF's Winnie Mandela, known as Andre Johnson. If for every corrupt tender a department awards, then a DG is arrested. We want to see all DGs in the country arrested. Also the CEOs of SOE. How many corrupt tenders does Transnet and Eskom award every year, but their CEOs are not arrested? Fanny was just targeted." Another one stated, "We stand with General Fanny Masemola. We know the puppet politicians want him gone." Someone also said, "I've said it, this commission is to deal with black leadership only." Another one stated, "A journalist has been saying that a general from KwaZulu-Natal is said to be arrested, that a warrant has already been issued. There are only 4 generals in KwaZulu-Natal and Lieutenant General. Allegedly, the arrest will be by IPID or IDEC." Someone also said, "We were this close to being ruled by gangs and drug lords. Luckily, Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi and the July 6th, 2025 happened. If there's still anyone who, even after everything that has unfolded as a result of that presser, still needs to be convinced, then I honestly don't know what more they need to see." What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.